Welcome to Lincoln's 30th Sci-Fi Expo. Please wait in line.
It's the weekend, and Caleb and I are visiting this year's biggest sci-fi expo in Lincoln City. The line feels endless. While Caleb buys some water, I open a group chat. Wow, there are so many new messages. After scrolling for a bit, I see a video with the following title. Close call, a young man acts fast. I tap it. The footage shows a truck rolling backward at a gas station. A young man wearing a blue tracksuit leaps in, slams the brake, and stops it. The CCTV clip is grainy and only catches fragments, but that young man...
I see someone's eager. We're not even inside and you're looking for UFOs?
With a cartoon mascot, the label of a water bottle is waved in front of me. I lift my phone. Yeah, doesn't that guy look familiar? Same build, same hairstyle. Even the clothes are identical.
Yeah, I stopped that truck on my way here. I didn't know it was caught on camera. Now that I'm looking at it, my jump was sloppy. I could have dislocated a knee.
Suspicious, I glance at his leg. It looks fine. You saved the truck and never told me. Are you sure you're not injured? The long line moves. Caleb ruffles my hair and guides me to take a few steps.
I'm fine. I don't get hurt that easily.
The hall is divided by themes. We walk through the sci-fi movie section near the entrance and check things out as we go. Huge makers from old films now float before us as holograms. Inside one, a pilot moves past collapsing towers. The mech lifts kids to safety as if gravity doesn't exist.
Look! That's the XY007 pilot! They're the best in the Orbital Universe series! That means you missed the 5th installment. The Fernan siblings in the XY029 are stronger.
No, you're both wrong. I'm actually the strongest. I will protect this world with my own hands. I am... Caleb. Do you remember that catchphrase from when we were little?
You actually think you can beat me at the game of digging up childhood memories? Caleb, I'm hungry. Caleb, I'm sleepy. Caleb, I want to watch cartoons. I don't want to do homework. Caleb, I really like you. Caleb, I hate you. Caleb, I don't want to play with you ever again. Caleb, you're the best. Caleb, when I grow up, I'm going to be the greatest hunter ever. I'll be 100 times better than you.
Wait, I never said that last one?
Maybe you forgot. But I sure didn't.
Maybe it's better if it's forgotten. That goal is too ambitious now.
Alrighty, you can aim lower. Be the best eater and sleeper. Or the healthiest, happiest person in the world.
Dear, I'm sending those same goals to Caleb. I hope we can achieve them soon and live an ordinary, happy life together.
You already forgot your dream of being 100 times better than me?
I link arms with him and watch as our shadows stretch into one long figure across the floor. We're on a date. Being better than Caleb can wait. Past the movie section, a huge model assembly zone fills the center area. Kids are building mechas.
That's the XY007. It's a mass-produced mecha piloted by the protagonist in the first installment of Orbital Universe.
The movies are from a long time ago, and this model is practically a vintage piece. I can't believe they're just letting it sit here.
The first edition had 24,751 parts. But this, judging by the paintwork, It's the collector's edition from last year. They decreased the number of parts and added a neat little Easter egg. Look.
I follow Caleb around to the front and spot a tiny signature under the mecha's left chest plate. Is that the protagonist's name?
Yep. His sister engraved it there. It only shows up for a few frames in the director's cut. The rescue team used it to recognize his mech in the wreckage later on.
Nearby, a kid who's building a model at the table sneakily gives us a look of approval. I pick up a finished model. It's still a prototype, but the level of detail is insane. Your memory is really good. Can you give me the history of any model I hand you?
Not really. But I collected 3 different versions of the one you're holding.
I knew it. What about that one over there? We stroll through the exhibit while stopping here and there. We soon find ourselves at an empty assembly table. Most of the people nearby are kids with their parents. In groups, they piece together small mechas. I wonder if any of them will grow up to be like you, who knows every model like an old friend.
Who knows? Interests come and go for a lot of people. But I think they'll always remember the feeling of finishing their first model and holding it in their hands.
What about you? Do you remember your first model? Caleb pauses for a second, thinking. He rests his chin in his hand.
The first one I built was from a convenience store. It was the same mech the hero had in an anime. It was a rough model, but I spent the whole weekend putting it together. It always sat front and center on my desk. The one you're holding was part of the same series. On that model, there was a button on the back. Press it, and it'd play a voice line from an episode.
Was it that line?
Yeah. I will protect this world with my own hands. Back then, I thought if I could pilot a mech like that, I'd be able to do things I never thought were possible. Get stronger. Save more people. Looking back, it sounds kinda naive.
Nuh-uh. You're still the same, Caleb. I have a video on my phone to prove it.
Okay, fine. You win this round of bringing up old memories.
Someone bumps into the table nearby. A model that was just built falls.
Wow!
Caleb reaches out, but I'm closer. I catch the model and set it back down.
Thank you, miss. That was so cool.
Hunters are quick on their feet, huh? You beat me again.
Wow. You're also a hunter? Do you fight wanderers just like in the movies?
A bunch of kids surround me and excitedly talk. Meanwhile, Caleb, the former king of the playground, is completely ignored. After they leave, I shake my head. They're too enthusiastic. And you just stood there to watch? You didn't even think about helping?
They all looked up to you. I figured you were enjoying the attention.
Of course I was. In their eyes, I'm cooler than you.
Don't celebrate too early. You might have saved the model, but I'm faster at assembling one. I wonder who the kids will think is cooler.
You're so childish, Caleb. You're all bark and no bite.
Let's see if that's actually the case. We're adults now, so I don't need to go easy on you anymore.
Don't get cocky. Sure, you've built 1,000 mechas, but there are other models I'm more familiar with. I swipe the screen and pull up a blueprint of a model wanderer. I send it to him.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Two minutes in, I'm still zooming in on the model's head to study the details. Behind me, I hear the sounds of a model being quickly assembled. I look back. Caleb is already busying himself. His hands move so swiftly that the kids nearby stare and laugh. I thought picking a model I knew well would give me an edge. I'll have to change my strategy.
What are you looking at? Are you gonna copy my work?
Even as he talks, he keeps picking up parts and putting them together. My face is close to his. Caleb, look at me.
Yeah, no. You're cheating because you can't beat me fair and square? Typical.
Caleb, I really, really like you.
Stop that. Are you here to compete? Or do you just want to mess with me?
A little bit of both. Caleb's hand freezes and he looks at me. I wink at him several times. Suddenly everything goes dark. He tosses his jacket over my head. Caleb!
You're allowed to cheat, but I can't think of a way to defend myself?
I lift a corner of the jacket. All I can see is the faint smile on his lips.
You still want to compete? Or are you gonna let me win?
We're still competing, but give me a second. I still need to look at the blueprint.
Sure, go ahead.
The contest ends in an unexpected way. Halfway through, Caleb realizes an important piece is missing. He looks everywhere but can't find it. Just as he spots it on a nearby table, I finish attaching the head to my Wanderer model. Are you ready to admit defeat? Caleb attaches the missing piece, makes a few final tweaks, and then makes his model give me a salute.
It's saying, I surrender.
Congrats to both of you. You can pick up your gift at the exit.
Holding two rubber keychains shaped like oddly cute mechs, we leave the exhibit with mixed feelings. Is this supposed to be a mech? It looks...
Judging by the color scheme, it's probably based on the XY007. It's just missing a few details, you know?
Despite saying that, Caleb doesn't seem to mind. He clips the goofy little charm to the most prominent spot. The sun is already setting as we head toward the exit with the crowd. As the glass doors slowly open, a cool breeze hits my face. But there's something else. It's a strange feeling I can't quite explain. Something's not right.
What's wrong? Are your eyes bothering you?
I look up and see a massive black figure falling straight toward the crowd.
Watch out!
In the blink of an eye, the object stops in midair, suspended just a meter above everyone's heads. Guided by the gravity evil, it's slowly lowered to the ground. Only then do I realize it's a giant billboard.
Warning. Abnormal energy fluctuation detected. The source is...
What kind of wanderer thinks it's fun to throw stuff from high up?
I need to get upstairs and check it out. Can you stay here? There might be more falling objects.
Leave it to me. I'll keep this plaza clean.
I sent the emergency alert to the hunters within the area. Then I quickly enter the building. As the roars go louder, the wanderer hidden deep within the hallway finally reveals itself. There are still a lot of people here. I need to finish this quickly. After eliminating the wanderer, I rush back to the atrium on the first floor. Hunters are checking on the civilians to see if they're injured. This place is a mess. I scan the area, but I don't see Caleb anywhere. Where did he go?
My daughter's still upstairs. She's in the activities center on the 83rd floor.
I immediately pull up the building's surveillance system. Sure enough, there's a little girl curled up in the corner on the 83rd floor.
That's my daughter! Can someone get her?
A few hunters gather, but when they see the screen, they all frown.
That floor is dangerously close to the center of the wreckage. All passages to the floors above and below are blocked.
The only way to reach her is by aircraft, but her location is in a tight corner. It'll be tricky. You need someone who's a good pilot.
How long will it take for air support to arrive?
15 minutes. We've already contacted them.
Look! There's a fire! There's a fire!
I look up. Flickering flames dance on one of the upper floors.
What about my daughter? Can't they move faster?
The flames.
What if the kid panics and runs?
I don't know why, but the holographic film I watched with Caleb at the sci-fi exhibition starts to blend with the scene in front of me.
Is that an aircraft? What?
A large silhouette moves quickly across the glass walls. An aircraft breaks through the smoke and heads towards the flame.
That's a rescue team? They're fast.
It's not a rescue aircraft. I have a bad feeling about this. I quickly pull up the drone's live feed. Then a familiar voice, relaxed as usual, comes through my earpiece.
Command, do you read me?
Where did you get that aircraft?
People are still trapped, right? I had to act fast, so I grabbed one from the exhibit. Command, I'm initiating a rapid descent. Please confirm the thermal target coordinates. Determine the best route for me.
I don't want Caleb risking his life, but the fire is spreading and every second counts. Viewing the building projection on the screen, I quickly zoom in and out. I pass the flashing red alerts in zone A2. In the 10 o'clock position, I see a section of the wall that's intact. I draw a green line across it and sync the data. Target identified, route marked. Everything's clear, get ready to descend. On the screen the hatch opens. Caleb appears suited up in the center. The aircraft hovers. He gives his harness a quick check and looks at the thickest part of the smoke. Without any hesitation, Caleb lowers himself, legs first, from the cabin. He almost drops straight down to the side of the building. Blue smoke trails behind him as the descender grinds against the steel cable.
Entry point confirmed. I'm setting up the anchor.
Suddenly, smoke and fire burst through the broken glass wall. The screen violently shakes. Before the screen steadies, Caleb has already passed through the broken window.
Anchor secured. Commencing rescue.
Flames rise behind him and ignite the floor in red.
That was insane. How did he fly through the narrow gap between the buildings?
The aircraft doesn't really look like it belongs to a rescue team.
People around me are talking, but I can't focus on what they're saying. My attention is on the screen. The footage is blurry, but I can make out a figure surrounded by a gravity shield, sprinting toward the coordinates I marked. The child is caught up on the table in the corner. Caleb washes over, crouches down and picks her up.
Don't be scared. Just hold onto my neck like a little koala, okay?
I watch him retrace his path. He shields the child with his body as he smashes through the glass wall once more. The crowd stares again. I stay where I am and watch as the cabin door closes. The aircraft steadily ascends. Ash drifts down. I open my hand to see 4 faint marks in a place where my nails dug into my palm. Once the fire is put out, I can finally breathe. I step out of the building with the rest of the rescue team.
Are you okay? You should get checked out after we get back.
Where's the pilot? A steel beam fell earlier. Luckily for us, he blocked it.
Night has fallen. Firefighters and hunters are still on site, along with a few reporters who are hauling equipment.
All trapped individuals have been rescued. It's a successful mission. We also learned that a mysterious pilot entered the burning building to carry out a rescue.
My eyes scan the crowd as it disperses. I'm looking for any sign of him. I wonder if he got hurt when he blocked that steel beam. Just as the thought hits me, static crackles through the earpiece I'm still wearing.
I'm at that nearby Cloud Cafe. I'm waiting for you. What do you want to drink?
I look across the street. A cloud-shaped sign glows softly in the night. By the window, Caleb tilts his head, his phone between his shoulder and ear. He uses his other hand to flip through the drink menu. Cars and pedestrians pass, and shadows phase in and out across the cafe's windows. But none of that seems to matter to him. I grab Caleb's arm and check it front and back. Then I walk behind him to look for any burns he might have ignored.
Are you done with your inspection? Is any of the equipment damaged?
The outside isn't damaged. As for the rest, we'll do another examination tonight once we're home. I pull out a chair and sit beside him. Only then do I notice a patch, likely from the smoke and dust along his jawline. If I find out you're hiding your injuries again, I swear I'm not letting you off the hook.
Sure. I guess it's my turn to fuss over you now. How long are you gonna walk around with a face covered in smudges? I should have kept that pen from earlier. I could have drawn a nice little mustache on your face.
You have smudges on your face too. I just haven't figured out how to say it with that annoying tone you use. Here's the wet wipe, Caleb, with the smudged face. Caleb takes the wipe, but instead of using it on himself, he gently turns my chin and starts cleaning my face. By the way, there are people outside looking for you. They want to do an interview. I bet they didn't expect someone to do a heroic deed only to disappear right after.
What was I supposed to do? Stick around and wait for them to give me a gold star sticker?
I just get things done. No need to make a fuss about it. Yep, that's so Caleb. Sand pauses before he taps my cheek.
Actually, I do care about how I look. To you.
Why is this suddenly about me?
Well, the best hunter shouldn't have a coward by their side. When I think about it like that, maybe I've been doing this for selfish reasons.
You say that, but you helped a lot of people without saying anything. I only found out because a colleague mentioned it.
Excuse me. Here are your coffees.
Just as I was about to talk about it, we interrupted. I looked down and see the heart-shaped letter art without thinking. A familiar, light-hearted song starts playing. It sounds like it's playing in the distance.
This series keeps popping up today. We saw it at the exhibition, and now its song's playing. Do you want to watch the rest of it tonight when we get home?
I barely even remember the plot. The bad guys just kept getting tougher. But in the beginning, the hero only wanted to protect the idea of an ordinary life for himself and those he loved.
Stories need conflict. The protagonist can't have a smooth journey.
The same can be said about real life. When you try to protect something, not everything will go according to plan. You get hurt. And this time, you got out with a few scrapes. That's already lucky. We're quiet. The only sound I hear is Caleb setting his cup down to the saucer.
Hey, we did a great job together. Why are you saying it was all thanks to our luck?
I was just thinking out loud. Anyway, having you come back safe and sound is the best thing that happened today.
We'll think of it like that then. I hope we're lucky every time. I used to think that nothing else mattered so long as the mission was completed. Even if I got hurt, the injuries will eventually go away. But before I landed today, you were so nervous that your voice was shaking when you gave out that order. That's when I thought, I should try to not get hurt. We gotta save the cute band-aids you bought.
I move closer, gently bump his shoulder and hold his arm in my chest. Remember that for next time then. Think of me if you can take better care of yourself, like today. Across the street, a giant screen replays today's news. The reporters are still looking for the mysterious rescuer from the skies. In the background of the video, Caleb appears for a few seconds. He was accidentally caught on camera. Caleb, you're... Just as I'm wondering what the camera caught, everything suddenly goes black. What are you doing?
It's nothing worth seeing. Don't look.
I try to move his hands so I can see the screen through the gaps between his fingers. In the background, Caleb walks past. He doesn't even see the camera as he wipes something in his hands. It's an ugly rubber mag keychain. It was burned and melted by the fire.
I forgot to take it off. I didn't think it'd get damaged that badly. We need to buy a cleaning solution on our way back.
I press my face into his shoulder and let out a soft laugh. It's okay if you can't clean it. I give it Caleb's special band-aids. Or we can go back and get another one before the exhibition closes.
You want a rematch? I doubt you'll win.
You're so cocky. I bet you already know what you'll make me promise when you win. On the screen, a reporter keeps talking. Behind him, Caleb lifts his head and walks away. He leaves the crowd behind. Just before he disappears from the frame, he glances at the camera as if he's looking straight at me.
For one night, let's be the happiest, most ordinary people in the world.